Good morning, students. Chapter Landforms of the Earth, Part 2nd. In the first part, we have done formation of mountain and types of mountain. And in this part, we are going to study about plateaus and plains and its importance. Plateau. What is plateau? Plateau is also known as tableland. Why? Because it is extensively land area having relatively level surface raised sharply above adjacent land on at least one side. Means it is an area which is little higher, but it not have a peak like mountains, but it is flat from the top. So because of that, it is also known as tableland. It have a slope, maybe one side it is a steep slope and other side it is a gentle slope. Now types of plateaus according to their origin, how they have formed. First, intermont plateau and second, volcanic plateau. Intermont plateau. These are enclosed by fold mountains. Means it is also formed at the time of formation of mountains like Himalayas or Alps, but it is not raised up to the height of a mountain. It remains inside, and instead of a peak it have a flat tableland. So because of that, it is known as intermont plateau, as it is surrounded by hills or mountains. These are usually high mountains, plateaus. It was uplifted during the Tertiary period. It's a period in which the formation of mountains took place. Example for the intermontane plateau is Tibetan Plateau, lying between the Kunluns and the Himalayas mountain. It is also called roof of the world. Why? Because it is the highest plateau. Volcanic plateau. These are formed when the successive sheet of lava solidify on it. Means when the volcanic eruption took place, volcano erupts lot of lava. According to its thickness, sometimes the thickness of the lava is less, so it flows over a large area and slowly layer after layer it deposited and become thickened, and then it becomes a plateau region. It is also known as shield. It is found in volcanic eruption regions. Example, the Deccan Plateau of India. Now, in India we don't have any plateau region, but I am saying Deccan Plateau of India is a volcanic plateau because millions of years back there was a volcanic eruption, and because of the solidifying of lava we have Deccan Plateau. Now, what is the proof of it? We have a black soil in Maharashtra and Gujarat region, and black soil comes from weathering of igneous rock. Igneous rock is a type of a lava which solidifies. Another example is Columbia Snake Plateau. Importance of plateau. Lava plateaus are very fertile for cultivation of crop as they are largely composed of black soil. Just now I told you that cooling up of lava give us plateaus or give us igneous rock, and weathering of igneous rock give us black soil. So black soil is fertile, it is good for agriculture after alluvial soil. Now most of the plateaus are rich in mineral deposits. Digging up of these plateau regions give us number of minerals like coal, iron, copper, silver, gold. Now many rivers which flows along the plateaus forms a waterfall. This is also a place of scenic beauty, as well as it can be used to harness hydroelectricity. So these are the importance of plateaus. Plains. Next is plains. Plain is completely flat level surface land at a low elevation from the sea. Means from the sea the height of the level land or the plain is very less. It is about 150 meters above the sea level. Now sometimes this plain when we are moving we not find any slope, but sometimes the plains also have a slope. If you pour the water move into one or the other direction. It shows that land, that is surface area, plain area also have a slope. Types of plains, and this has been classified according to the formation of it. First is structural plain, Second is depositional plains, and in this we have alluvial plains, glacial plains, loess plains, and lacustrine plains. Structural plains. Structural plains are mainly formed by the upliftment of a part of sea floor or continental shelf. Means near the coastal area, either the land submerged means go under the water, or sometimes it emerged out of the water. So this type of land is known as structural plains. Alluvial plain, it is a depositional plain. It is formed by the deposition of silt or sediment brought down by river from the mountainous region to the lower areas, and then it gives formation to alluvial plains. Alluvial fan means when river brings the silt, sediments, pebbles and gravels, it do deposition near the foothills of a mountains. So there it form a feature which roughly look like a fan. So the shape has been given the name alluvial fan, and it have number of numerous streams are joining this region. Next is when the river descending down means coming down towards the foothills, it brings the pebbles and gravels, and these pebbles and gravels are deposited near the foothills, and then water flows below this pebbles and gravels. So this region where the pebbles and gravels is there and water also flows, so this region is known as bhabar. It is mostly found in the Shivalik slopes. Next, a narrow belt of wet, swampy or marshy region of south of the Bhabur belt. Now Bhabur is above, and below that there is a belt which is known as Tarai region. Tarai means wet land which have a water. It's a swampy area, means it have a silt, sediments, little bit of pebbles and gravels, and so it is always wet. Means here the slope of the land is very less, so water remain here and slowly moves forward. So because of that, this area is also known as wet land. Now next one is lacustrine plains. Now these lacustrine plains are formed when the rivers comes from the mountainous region and nearby there is any lake. When the lake is there, the river the streams make the water flows into this lake and deposit the silt, and because of the time deposition, the depth of these lakes reduces and later on becomes into a plain region. So this type of plain is known as lacustrine plain, which has come from the lake. Now next is loess plain. Loess plain is formed by the alluvial deposition of sediments. Now this is actually when the nearby there is a desert, and when the wind blows, it carries away this dust particle which is in 20 to 50 micrometer size, it is said. So when the dust particles are blown by the river and get deposited in semi moist land, means where there is a little bit of moisture there, so it get deposited there, and when this deposition take place, it give formation to a plain which is known as loess plain. It is most one of the example of the loess plain in China, and the color of this soil or the sediment is yellow in color. Glacier plains. Now glacier plains are formed when the glaciers start moving, and because of the gravitational force it falls down. When it falls down, it breaks the sides of the mountainous region or the valley. Along with the pebbles and gravels, it falls into the valley region, and when the water melts in this valley, it leaves the pebbles, gravels, sediments along it, and then give formation to a glacial plains. Now importance of plains. What is the importance of plain? Why plains are very important to us? First, because it is a flat land, so settlement is possible, means we can settle there, we can make our houses easily in this region. Fertile land. Why it is a fertile land? Because it is formed by the deposition of silt, so it is the alluvial plain area, so it is good for agriculture, because alluvial soil is the best for agriculture. Now as the plain area is formed by the deposition of the silt, and this deposition of silt is by the rivers, so numerous rivers are found here, and these rivers are used for different purpose. One of the important purposes is for irrigation. Next, as it is a level land, so this land can be used or utilized for construction of roads, railways, making of bridges and setting up of industries. So these are the importance of plains. Now I think the chapter is clear to you. If you have any question, you can free to ask. Thank you.